Hey y'all, Rob dropping out here, dropping out landscape, quick educational video. Today's video is on grass types. So right here we've got a nice little stand of centipede grass. Centipede is one of our options in South Louisiana. We've also got St. Augustine and we've got Zoysia. We're not even talking about Bermuda for a few different reasons, but these are the main three options. So pros and cons. Centipede. The main advantage of centipede is that it's cheap. It's the cheapest grass you can buy. It's also called the poor man's grass. Contrary to popular belief, it's not that easy to maintain. It really likes to have a low pH, and around here, that's pretty hard to maintain. Our water tends to really raise the pH here in Baton Rouge, and so centipede, if the pH is not just right, it's gonna be kind of yellowish looking, it's gonna be thin, it's gonna struggle. Also, it cannot handle really any amount of shade. So that's the downside about centipede, and it never really gets that deep green color. Centipede, it's okay. Then you got St. Augustine. St. Augustine, pros are, it's got a little darker green color, also does much better in the shade, which is wonderful. It's got that thicker blade. It's just a prettier grass. A little bit more expensive. Downside, very susceptible to insect damage, especially chinch bugs, armyworms, webworms. You remember last year, the terrible webworm epidemic mainly hit St. Augustine. So, it's got its pros and cons. Also, it's very susceptible to diseases. So especially brown patch fungus. St. Augustine is the #1 grass to get that around here. Now let's talk about Zoysia. Zoysia, which used to be much more expensive than all the other grasses, has now the price points come down to just about the same as St. Augustine, but it doesn't really have any of the negative effects. See, the thing is, Zoysia doesn't get fungus nearly as easily, in fact, very rarely, and is not nearly as susceptible to insects. Also has the same shade tolerance, which is amazing, and needs half the fertilizer. Hard to beat. So in pretty much every situation, I'm gonna recommend Zoysia. The brand that I like is called Palisades. You can get it at a few different places around town. But Zoysia, I have to say, I'm a big fan. And I'm doing this marketing for Zoysia for free. They're not even paying me to do this. I just love Zoysia. So anyway, just a quick tip. Rob Trepnell, Trepnell Landscape.